Hello, it's Mrs. Nelson. I have a request a book by first graders at Lincoln. I have The Creepy Pair of Underwear. This book is written by Aaron Reynolds. He is the author. He wrote all the words. And Peter Brown is the illustrator. He did all the artwork and all the coloring. This is a second grade level book, and it is in the media center, so you may borrow this when we are back in school. So this is, oh, there they are, The Creepy Pair of Underwear. Jasper Rabbit needed new underwear. On Thursday, Mom took him to the underwear store and grabbed the last 3 packages of plain white. But as Jasper headed for the checkout, Jasper spotted them. Creepy underwear, so comfy, so creepy. Oh, they were glorious. Mom, can we get these? Jasper pleaded. I think they're a little too creepy, said Mom. They're not creepy. They're cool, said Jasper. I'm not a little bunny anymore. I'm a big rabbit now. Mom agreed to buy 1 pair. That night, Jasper wore his cool new underwear to bed. Do you want me to leave the hallway light on? Asked Dad. Dad, I'm not a little bunny anymore, said Jasper. I'm a big rabbit now. As his dad shut the door, that's when Jasper noticed. The underwear glowed a ghoulish greenish glow. He closed his eyes. He pulled up the covers. He buried his face in the pillow. But it didn't help. He could still see that ghoulish greenish glow. Jasper leapt out of the bed and put on a pair of plain white. He stuffed the creepy underwear into the bottom of his laundry hamper. And finally, he fell asleep. But when he got up the next morning, he was wearing the creepy underwear. Jasper threw them in the garbage can. He was still a big rabbit. He wasn't scared of anything, but he was done with scary underwear. After school, Jasper was doing his homework when he heard it, a scratchy, scrapey sound coming from his dresser. He opened the drawer and they were back, staring at him with that ghoulish greenish glow. He snatched the creepy underwear out of the drawer. He grabbed a big envelope and some stamps. To China. Bye, scary underwear, he said, dropping the package in the mail. When he opened the front door the next morning, there they were. And were those chopsticks? His creepy underwear had somehow returned from China, and it brought back souvenirs. Oh. Jasper grabbed his mom's good sewing scissors. She didn't like him using them, but this was an underwear emergency. This time, the creepy underwear was gone for good. At bedtime, he slowly opened his underwear drawer. Nothing but plain white. He searched under his bed. He shook out his lampshades. There was no sign of creepy underwear. He went inside the bathroom to comb his ears. They were back. Oh, what's the matter with you? His mom asked. You're so jittery lately. Nothing, he yelped. A grown rabbit couldn't be afraid of his own underpants. He seized the underwear. He snagged a shovel from the garage, and he rode. And he didn't stop pedaling until he reached Creek and Hager Hill. Jasper began to dig. He dug until his hole was dark and deep and 100% underwear proof. He dropped in the underwear. They gleamed from the bottom, that ghoulish greenish glow. But not for long. When Jasper got home, Jasper crept up to his dresser. They couldn't be in there. There's no way, right? He reached for the handle. He peeked in. Nothing. Just plain white. Jasper smiled, and he turned out the light. There was one problem. It was really dark in there, even for a big rabbit. Jasper turned on the light. He looked at his non-glowy pair of plain white, and he knew what he had to do. The creepy underwear were a little muddy, but they still filled the room with a gentle greenish glow. The next day, Jasper gathered his allowance money, and he went to the underwear store all by himself, just like a big rabbit. That night, Jasper wasn't scared at all. As he lay down to sleep, he smiled, and so did his underwear, because they had finally found somebody who wasn't scared of creepy underwear.